Hello, welcome back to Loquitur Gaming. I'm continuing on with my Gloomhaven campaign. Had quite a bit of stuff that went on in between the last scenario and going into this scenario. Going to do scenario 31. It was one that was opened up after completing the last scenario. This one's called The Plane of Night. A couple other scenarios that were opened up, but I couldn't do either of those because I'd already completed the Rift is Neutralized global achievement, I think it was. So I donated to the Sanctuary again for both characters. So Clegane's going to have 2 blesses in his deck. Flora's going to have 2 blesses in her deck. She also leveled up, and by completing her battle goal, was able to get another perk. So she's going to add a +2 fire and a +2 frost also to her deck. So we'll have to shuffle those in. And leveling up to level 6 for her, I took this Living Torch card. It's got an attack 4, range 3, immobilize on the top. And if I wanted to play around with a summon, that's also there on the bottom of this card. It's kind of got a really bad initiative, but I mean, it's an attack 4. And it's not a lost card either, so that is good. I also bought her some stun powder for her 3rd small item. And for Clegane, I bought back the minor stamina potion. I looked it up online. I think it was on a couple BGG forums. When it says pay the stamina potion, that's like giving it back to the shop. So the 10 collective gold we got from that road event last time just went to buying back his stamina potion. And then I also bought him a poison dagger, because if he's not using the Skullbane axe, he's got another hand that's free. So he's going to have this dagger available also. I think that's it. That happened in between the last 2. So this scenario actually links to Gloomhaven. So we're not going to do a road event, but I am going to do a city event. So I'll just take that from the front of the city event stack. Returning to Gloomhaven with your latest haul of treasure, you approach the market in search of a good trade. Unfortunately, there are only a few visible stands around that are not yet packing up for the day. A robed Savas catches your eye. It has a few strange artifacts on display, but you approach with great expectation, hoping your goods will fetch a decent price. The Savas silently nods as you approach. It picks through your haul and lifts up a single item, holding out a small bag for you in exchange. Pouring out the bag's contents, a single rectangular black and white coin lands in your palm. Demand a different payment. The single coin is an insult. Or accept the strange coin and research it for a hidden value. I kind of like the idea of maybe researching it. I do have the Crag Heart, so I'm wondering if one of these options there would be something if you have the Crag Heart, because he's a Savas. I'm kind of okay with gold right now, so let's accept the strange coin and research over hidden value. Option B. Option B says, you calmly assess that the coin may possess much more value than it appears to have. You head to the university and spend hours looking through old records to no avail. You end the day in a tavern, easing the frustration with a drink and loud laments about the coin. Those markings are very interesting. You look up and see an Aster standing over you. They describe a special meeting place. I can show you where. Unlock Temple of the Eclipse, scenario 81, in quadrant D2 on the map. Well, that's cool. I will do that. Put it on the map and unlock it on my sheet after the scenario is over. I have a strong suspicion that this will probably be the last scenario with Flora the Spellweaver. We have not seen Deep Terrors before, so there are these enemies called Deep Terror, and this is the first time I faced them, so she does not have them on her list of unique monsters killed, and she's sitting at 19 monsters, I think. That's the party sheet. Yeah, she's sitting at 19. So one more, and she will get to the 20 that finishes her career goal, or whatever they're called. All right, so in order to do the Plane of Night, we had to have the Power of Enhancement global achievement, and we had to have the Artifact Recovered global achievement, both complete. And we do. So the goal of this one is to destroy the rock column, and that's this column in this room back here. There's a little bit of text here for this intro. Hale rubs her hands in excitement. On this day, I can tell you that for the first time I do not regret turning you inside out when we met, she says matter-of-factly. The vessel of elements. And you say it was under my nose the whole time? Amazing how some things get forgotten so easily. She reaches out to touch it, but quickly recoils her hand. Oh, so this is why you brought it to me. And here I thought it was a token of friendship. She frowns. That, she says, pointing at the artifact, is a clear case of bad gifting. You're going to have to clean this thing out before I can accept it. The artifact has been attuned to the plane of night, capable only of corrupting and destroying everything it comes in contact with. You could wreak a lot of havoc with this, but with such strong attunement, there's no way to control its power. You'll need to break the connection to balance it out. You stare at Hale blankly. Oh, what? Do I have to do everything? She asks incredulously. Okay, look. I'm not going to go in there and fix it, but I suppose I can transport your essences through to the other side so that you can sever the shadow link yourselves. Hale begins to move her hands fluidly back and forth. Occasionally, a hand disappears down into her wrist, only to reemerge, clutching colorful magics, which she begins to scatter over you. So it's all very simple. Soon you will find yourselves in the plane of night. Just look around for a giant black pillar extending infinitely into the sky, and then destroy it. Once you do that, I'll bring you back here. Before you even have time to object, your vision goes dark. At first you feel as though you are falling, but then realize you're standing on solid ground. Your vision adjusts, and you begin to see features in your surroundings. You're in a cave, covered in a slick black slime. And there are demons. So many demons. Special rules. Add 3 curse cards to each character's attack modifier deck as a scenario effect. At the start of every round, move the dark elemental token to the strong column, and move the light elemental token to the inert column. So we won't have light available, but there will always be dark available each round. And then there's a story point at the door back over here. Okay, and we just worry about that when we get there. Throw that down on the floor. All right. Curse cards aplenty. So I think we try to get back there. I mean, we don't have to go too quick to get back there, but maybe before we pop that door open, let's see. If we pop that door open and then burn down the column of rock, unless there's special rules. I don't know. I didn't read the... There might be some creatures or monsters or something in there that you have to kill first. So we do got 2 night demons. There's 2, both of these guys up here are night demons. And then we've got these 2 deep terrors. And then there are these traps around, and they are damage and curse traps. So if I could get the, let's see, the night demons, they're not flying creatures. So if I could get the night demons to get pushed back onto some of those traps, especially the ones that are like kind of blocking the path back there. Because those deep terrors have no movement value, which makes me a little nervous because if they don't, it doesn't have any range on their card here either, but I'm betting that their attack modifier deck is going to have all kinds of shenanigans that they can do in it. All right, we've got 10 hit points. Oh wait, we're level 6, so this is 11 hit points. Over here, still a level 3 scenario. We've got a level 6 and a level 5 character. Averages out to 5.5, and you cut that in half. It's 2.75, goes to level 3. I think I'm ready. Set the right starting zone. Yes, I think we'll be good there. All right, I threw in a cut. I had to sneeze. So I've got Heaving Swing. That's a push 1. I could push one of those Night Demons onto the trap at the top, but I'd really like to get them on the trap in the back. And the only other push that I have requires there to be nature. So this will not generate nature. This also actually pushes into an obstacle. How many hit points are we talking about here? Night Demon, attackers gain disadvantage. That's not great, especially with so many curses in our deck. 7. Could do this to create nature to get ready for the push next turn. And then maybe I could add this. It's awfully slow. I could move 2. Now let's do this. Let's move up. This is not a lost card. So we'll move up, get Retaliate on. Yeah, going at 21 is fairly quick. Oh, wait. 50% of the time, I forget this every time. Workhorse, gain 13 or more experience points during this scenario. That's never happened. Allow none of your character allies to become exhausted during this scenario. That's always a goal of mine. Okay. Use no items during this scenario. That's not going to happen. Reveal a room tile by opening a door. Purist would be good to get early in a character's career. She's not going to have any pushes or anything. We could use our new attack 4 to immobilize. Nobody's within range 2 to do that. If I took a step forward, they both would be within range 3 for Forked Beam. I hate having disadvantage. Oh, wait a minute. I probably should already have Darkness out, right? What would that special rule say? At the start of every round, move the Dark Elemental token to the Strong column. All right. So I could use Mana Bolt. Also got Engulfed in Flames. I should really probably try to use that element while I can. So I'm going to... What should I use to move with? We're going to use Mana Bolt. Maybe Forked Beam. I need to use a higher initiative card. That's an attack 4. Should we use that to attack with? Maybe Fire Orbs for movement. She's got some pretty strong attacks now in her deck. We don't really have any shields to worry about, so Piercing Bow It's kind of not useful. 7, 21. See what the night demons are going to do here. A wound on a night demon would be good, so they could bleed out. They'll recreate darkness. Not really any impact there because it would go strong anyways at the beginning of the round. And 22. 65. Range 3, target 3, curse. 1, 2, we'll be out of range though. So the Deep Terrace won't actually do anything. Going at 65. Okay, so first, I think I'm going to move 3. Just where do I want to move to? 1, 2, 3. I do not want to get within range of that, so we're just going to move to there. We'll move to there. And then we're going to mana bolt. We'll use up the darkness to make it an attack 3. I'm going to mana bolt the Far Night Demon, I think. What am I going to do over here? It's an attack 3 at range 3. With 7. No, maybe I concentrate fire on the close one. But then the wound is kind of useless if I think he's going to die. I'll go on the back one. So it's an attack 3, but it's at a disadvantage. And it's a curse, so nothing. Get him out of the way, I guess, right? But he is wounded. And that's number 1. And an experience point for that. Wonder what's in this treasure chest. Hopefully it's not 5 damage like last time. Maybe that sucked. Okay, now it's Clegane's turn. He's going to move 2, and he's going to have Retaliate up from that card and get an experience point. Watch, this will be the time I get like the 13 experience points. Actually, I need to do the attack first before I got within range. So it's range 3, at a disadvantage again because it's a night demon. -1, so that's 2 on number 4. And then adjacent enemies suffer a damage. And nature, and then we'll move and have Retaliate up. Yeah. I would attack at disadvantage. What I'm looking at is next turn. I think the attack I was looking at was arranged, but I'm gonna have disadvantage attacking these guys anyways. So, okay, the night demons would be next. This guy would go first, so he's gonna come around this way to attack Clegane. I think I'll save my leather armor for now. And it's attack +0. Wow, they've got an attack 4. His wound will take some damage on him. So 4 +1 is 5. Let's go ahead and shield it. Take it back down to 4. So that's 14. Retaliate. 1 from my card here. And now this guy here is also coming in an attack 4. Ooh, times 2 is 8. Man. Take me down to 6. I think I'm tossing a card. I'm going to toss Dirt Tornado. I don't like it, but I don't like that either. And then Retaliate. That sucked. And then Darkness. Okay. End of the round, so we got to shuffle this. Now I wonder. That would just go back to strong because of the special rule. We've got Crater. Push that middle guy back. And then what? Actually, if I push that guy that's in front of me, don't I have the one where I can push him into obstacles? Yes. But I might not need to wait that long. Or do I send Flora up to fight the Deep Terrors? I'm afraid, though, that I guess we could wait to see what card I draw for them. I hate to just sit here for another turn. Suffering 2 damage would take him to 5, but I couldn't miss. The traps on a level 3 scenario are 5 damage. Wow. Yeah, I want to push that guy that's right. Probably this guy. 1, 2 into that. But then my other card is what? Let's just make sure we try to go quickly. So I'll just play that for 13 initiative. Then over here, she's got 1 curse out of her deck already. I mean, the Deep Terrors only have 5 hit points. I might be able to take one of them out. If I move 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I go slow, maybe their turn has already happened. Yeah, so let's do this. I'm going to go at 96 off my Living Torch. And we'll get the move 4 with jump from that card. So 96, 13, the Deep Terrors, 75, attack range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're going to hit Clegane because he's going to be closest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And have the highest initiative. So he'll be immobilized for a turn. That's not great. And the Night Demons, 15. Move +0, attack -1. All adjacent enemies and allies suffer a damage. And they would turn elements into darkness. Good thing I got that 13 out there. All right, so what I'm going to do first, man, Clegane is just going to be taking a bunch of shots here. I'm going to do this attack 3, range 3, but that's fine. I have disadvantage anyway for attacking the Night Demon. I'm going to go after this one back here. And do I want that one or do I want the one that's in front of me? I'm trying to think about if I could set this up to try to get like a bunch of curses into their decks as well. No. All right. I'm just going to go, I'm going to go on this one right here. Yeah, this one right here. So it's at a disadvantage, pull 2, so it's -1. So that's attack 2, takes it to 5, but using the nature, I get push 2. That's further away, that's further away. So I'll spring the trap, and it's 5 damage, which is enough to take him out. That was the wounded one. That's what I was contemplating on, if it was the right move. But it also is going to throw a curse into their deck because these are curse and damage traps. And it's an experience point. And then with this card, I'm going to do basic movement. And I don't think it matters because I'm already within range of this Deep Terror attack. So I might as well make forward progress with my 2 movement. I'm going to use my boots. No. No. I'll stay right there. Okay, now it's the Night Demon's turn. He does not need to move. It's attack -1. So he's 4. Attack -1 is 3. -1 is 2. That takes me to 12. All adjacent enemies and allies suffer a damage, so I will take a damage from that. And there's nothing to change into darkness because it's already dark. Okay, so now it's the Deep Terror's turn. And they're both going to shoot at Clegane. I think I'll use my leather armor for the first one, so it's at a disadvantage. It's attack -1, so they have a base of 3. This makes it 2. I'm glad I did that. He will also be immobilized, so we can't move. So I'm down to 9. And now the next guy is also at a base of 2. -2 is 0. Thank goodness. All right, now it's Flora's turn. So she can move 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll move there. And now I'm going to attack 4, range 3, immobilize. I'll pick this terror over here. So it's attack 4 times 2, takes it out. Not the best time for the times 2 because they only have 5 hit points, but that's okay. It is an eliminated enemy. All right, now we got to shuffle their deck again. Times 2 has come out twice. So Clegane is immobilized, but that's okay because actually, you know what? He does not. I don't think he has his heal on the bottom card right now. That would go down into the round. It comes all the way back up though because of the special rule. Let's look at Flora first. I think she'll do this attack 4, and we'll use Forked Beam for quick initiative on this other Deep Terror over here. She did kill the Deep Terror, so that's her 20th. That's her 20th, so she has completed. Let's just grab it real quick. Trophy Hunt was her career goal. Kill 20 different types of monsters. Then we get to open a box. And retire a character, which I think means we open the town records book also. All right. So she's set. Now I have this other one. I want to definitely get another. I'm going to use this attack 3 push on this Night Demon. And I want to go fast, so I'll use this 19. The reason I want to use this is because it has this push 1. I'm going to push him back onto that trap just to know that he's going to be taken out and get another curse into the enemy deck. And I'm using this only for, so I don't have a heal on the bottom, right? Heal 1, this is all adjacent allies. I've got a loot 1. That's at 35 though. No, I want to go. They had a 15 in their deck. Who knows if they got any more quick ones like that. Got my healing potion if I need it. All right, 19, 20. The Night Demon. Oh, they're gonna go in. He's gonna go invisible. That's terrible. Wow, that's terrible. That just makes this whole turn over here completely moot. The Deep Terror is going to go at 75. Nothing I can do about that. Nope. So the Night Demon's first. It doesn't need to move. It can attack at a -1, so it starts at 3. +1 is 4. Wow, this is really bad. I'm at 5 hit points. And then he's going to go invisible. He's going to get another attack in next turn too, before he becomes visible. So I can't do anything. I can't see him, I can't move. Because of the immobilize. I mean, I could take my healing potion, which I probably should do. Takes me to 8. And I might also use my stamina potion. Maybe to get this back. The thing is, I have to go so slow next turn in order to have him become visible. Okay, so he used that to make himself invisible. I've got this heal 4. I don't know what to do here. What would my next turn be? I almost need some defense. I've got this retaliate 2 card that I could get back. But that would have to go up before. I'll get these 2 cards back. I'm going to use it for next turn. Okay, now it's Flora's turn. Maybe she gets in position to take the hit. Next turn, let's attack the Deep Terror. It's an attack 4 at range 3. Okay, so it's gone. I think I will maybe move her. She's only got 1 more, or no, she's got 3 more hit points than he does. I'll move her. If I have to, I just toss another card, right? Just move closer to the door. Stop there. I mean, her getting money is it's not really going to do anything because she's going to be retiring after this scenario. Maybe I should leave her within range of where he's at. Range 3 of where he's at currently. Okay, next round. That's going to go up. This has to be shuffled. Still 3 curses in there, 2 curses in here. 1 over there. I'd love to get another one. And we've used 2 blesses or 1 bless? I don't remember. I don't remember. Visibility. End of next turn. Yep. Seen quite a few of those ×2s. So used. All right. So I don't think getting Retaliate 1 up is the right move. Taking the hit and just hoping that they go after me, I guess. And what does she do then? Move and start fighting in the next room? Yeah. She can always stand on the door and turn invisible, but that seems like a waste. We should save that for this room down here so she can take shots for a couple of turns at destroying the column. So 26, 78, and the Night Demons 4. Move +1 attack, -1. So he doesn't need to move. He's just going to attack again. I don't have any other defensive things I can do. So he's starting at a base of 3. No! Finally, some good news. And he would create darkness again, but he doesn't need to. All right, so now it is Flora's turn. I'm actually wondering if oh, the light's gonna go away though. But range 3, 1, 2. Yeah, they're both attack 3. It's just the range. Which range do I want? If I move 4, where's he gonna be? Two. I don't know if I have this set up right. That there, that there. For some reason, this does not look like it's set up correctly. I wonder if I have the wrong tile. There should only be 2 spaces in between. Give me 1 second. I gotta put in a cut and check the map because this something doesn't look right with the hexes. It's correct. I just thought the input's here, but it's actually going to start there. So, all right. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, we'll do the movement from this guy. We come here, and that'll be our second step to there. I'll stop there and get everything out. So we need one elite black imp. Then 1, 2, 3, well, 5. We're gonna have quite a few imps in this room. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here and here. Yeah. And then the other 3 back here. They only move 1. They don't fly or anything either. And we've got these same traps in here. Let's see what they're going to want to do before I decide how far I want to move. Move -1, attack +1. So they're not going to move at all because they only have a movement of 1. So, oh, that's 1 movement, 2, 3. Oh, wait, there's more. There's 1 regular night demon back here. So he's actually going to go next. Just double check that's everything. Yep, yes. Those guys, that guy, yes. Okay, so now we will attack 3, range 2 on the elite black imp. Attackers gain disadvantage, of course they do. Oh, both +1s. So that's 4. Oh, no, he's a elite, so he's got 8 hit points. He's got a little bit more life. That's standing number 1. The elite guy. All right, so I think this night demon's going to go next. Move +1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just move +1. You can't get close enough to attack, which is good. Wish I had something to offset the disadvantage because of the curses that are in here. Could fire orb next turn. So 78. Oh yeah, this guy's no longer invisible. He had his turn. The imps would go next. Move -1. They can't move. Oh, but they attack at range. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I go invisible? Because they attack at range. Their attack, he's at 3. Those 2 guys start at 2. Just see how the first one goes. So the elite guy goes first. +1, that's 4. And I'm now poisoned. So that takes me down to 7. And poisoned. I don't think she has a heal in here. Yeah, she does. Okay, on Mana Bolt. Only her best card. Now, 7 is the next guy. Starts at 3. But with the poison, that just makes it 3. Wow. This is really bad because I'd have to discard 2 cards to ignore the next attack. Oh, good. It's the curse. Whew. That was lucky. Okay. Now it is Clegane's turn. Attack 3. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is perfect. Attack 3 on the Night Demon. It's at a disadvantage. This is really unfortunate. It does get rid of a curse. No damage is going to be done, but I can push 1. So this blessing is gone. And this curse is gone. I put that monster curse in the wrong spot, I think. But I can push 1. I'm pushing him onto this trap, which is enough for him to die. And we'll get another curse shuffled into the deck. Now I'm going to move. Man, a Dirt Tornado with Stun Powder would have been good to have. So that's shuffled in. That's this card. Now here I've got to move 2, but I'm going to use the boots. Move 2 with the boots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal 1 affects all adjacent allies. We'll heal this poison off. And then I could attack 1, but there's no enemies adjacent. And we're in some hit point trouble with this room full of enemies. She has to short rest. Alright. Can't be that one. That costs another hit point. Oh, that's a shame. Shuffle this enemy deck real quick. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. There's only 2 people within range for fire orbs. I feel like she should heal. If I take a step, if I go to the other side of the hallway, 2, 3, 3 front guys will be within range for fire orbs. What can I do on this side? I don't have anything big really that I could hit a bunch of enemies with. Eight hit points. I could use the goggles to counteract the disadvantage. So if I move up, I wonder if I should short rest over here. Don't I have something? Unstable upheaval. He used his stamina potion already. If I short rested, I could get Heaving Swing back and push that imp onto that trap. There's no nature out there to use the crater. And if she took a step forward, 1, 2, and put those 3 guys, fire orb those 3 guys. I think that might be what I gotta do. Going through cards pretty quick. I hate to lose that one. But I want to go quick, so it's going to be this and this. So he's going to go at 13. She's going to Fire Orb. She's going to take 1 step forward and Fire Orb. If she goes after him, she could go 2 steps forward. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's see what cards they draw. Save Mana Bolt, maybe. Forked Beam. All right. 1320. The amps 37, so they would move 1. So 1, 2, 3. There's enough range for this guy to attack even where he's at right now. Let's see what the Night Demon's going to do. 35. Attack minus 2 attacks. Yes, I need to stun him. His nonsense is worse than their nonsense. Okay, so Gain is first. I think everything is shuffled. I'm going to move 2 with this card. 1, 2. Then I'll attack 3 on the Black Imp. And I have to attack at a disadvantage because he's elite. Okay, so I got push and another draw. Because I got both of the pushes. Man, the push too. So no damage. But the pushes, the push one from that onto there. Through the trap, he only needed 4 more damage and the trap would do 5, but that's going to put another curse into their deck. Yeah, this is the first time I've drawn those push cards that I added. Why did I choose to add those? Maybe they were the best things left as an option. All right, so that curse is out. All right, that's his turn done. Now over here, if I move, if they move here and here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that spot's dangerous, so we'll move there. Okay, get up close and personal? No, because I don't want it to be at a disadvantage. It's already at a disadvantage. So I'm going to target these 3 with the fire orb. So that would be 3 experience points. It'll generate fire. The Night Demon would be at a disadvantage, but I'm going to use my stun powder. So against the Night Demon, coming in at an attack 3. So hey, I get to choose. That's 5. They've got 7 hit points. I'll create that just for the heck of it. Man, if I had the Cold Fire spell, it would have been perfect. So 5 on that guy. And he's stunned. Now this guy is not at a disadvantage. It's attack 3 plus 2 is 5. They've only got 5 hit points. This guy here is 3 and stunned. All right. The imps would go. We go in standy order. So move 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, too far. Move 1, too far. This guy's next. He doesn't need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, but Clegane equidistance was lower in their initiative order. So it's an attack 2. -1 is 1, but with poison. So we're now poisoned. And 1. This guy just loses his stun. Oh, it should have actually been the Night Demon next, but he's just going to lose his stun. All right, next turn. The disadvantage, that stuff goes down. Any shuffling? No, that would just go back up. Attack 3, range 2, wound. It's going to seem like a bit of a waste, but I need to heal from Mana Bolt. And I want to try to get rid of that Night Demon. And then what's clicking going to do? That imp is already hurt. Do I have anything that I can... I could eliminate these guys with this hex creating thing. If I move 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, I could create one down there, create one up there. But anything else that I can do that would target multiple? There's no nature. I could do sentient growth, but that's kind of slow. What would I do on the bottom? Sentient growth would hit both of those guys. Hopefully the Night Demon will be dead from Flora's attack, right? What can I do? Don't really want to use my minor power potion. I want to save that for this column back here. I could move 2 with Rumbling Advance, but then I'm not healing. Then that imp in front of me's only got 1 hit point. If I create an obstacle there, we'll have to figure out a way to get over that trap. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's not a lot of good options here. Guess I'll do this. That's 29, that's 7. The imps are gonna go at 43. And the Night Demon, 46. +2 attack, he cannot survive. Cannot let him live. All right, so she's first. I'm gonna do the top of Flame Strike here. It's an attack 3 at range 2. And wound, but we're at a disadvantage on the Night Demon. So +1 is enough to eliminate him. So I don't have to worry about using the fire for the wound. Then I think she'll heal 3 on Clegane to take him to 10. Oh, he's poisoned. So she'll heal 3 on herself to take herself to 6. And I think I'm going to get both of these cards back with Stamina Potion. So now it's Clegane's turn. So they want to move 1, so he's going to come here. Would this guy step on the trap? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. If he wants to get, if that's the only path to get in range to make the attack, One, 2, 3, 4. So that's a spot he could hit. That's a spot he could currently hit. I'm going to do this Sentient Growth attack. It's got an AoE and it's range 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I'll have it hit both of these guys. Because I think that will, in the long run, end up being better. So it's not at a disadvantage or anything. I've been going clockwise in the last couple of videos, so I'll start with the guy in the back here. It's not at a disadvantage, right? Red attack 2, +1 immobilize. Immobilize is not really going to matter. So that's 3. And then the guy in the front, +1 immobilize, but he's going to be dead. Because it was that guy. Oh, and they want to get into position to target both. So if he, 1, 2, 3, 4, he can already target both. He can't move anyway. This guy can only move 1. He's got 1 hit point left. I think I stay there, actually, to limit the amount of black imps that are targeting me. So I'm not going to do anything with this card. So now we go to the black imp turn. If we go in standy order, they've got 1 movement, and this does not give them any additional movement. So 1 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can only target Flora. It's an attack -1, which means his attack is a base of 1. So that's 1, but it brings poison. And a curse. Then in standy order, we've got this guy here. Only has 1 movement point. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not within range. I think because there is no path to a hex with 1 movement point, he's not going to move. Just doesn't get to attack. Now this guy gets to attack both of them, and we'll go in clockwise order again. That's a miss. On Flora, put another curse. And on Clegane, oh, there's another miss, but a curse. So these curses are not making me happy. Felt like more than one flipped over there, but it didn't. Okay. 5 hit points, 7 hit points. Both characters poisoned. Those gone. Darkness will come back. Night demons are gone at least. For now. All right, one more little... Oh, we have to shuffle the imp deck also. Can I get up there and push number 6 into that trap? Or even number 3. Number 3 is not damaged yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have to move 5 and still have that push card available. Do I still have the push card available? No. I'm not going to take another rest with this many cards in my hand. There's not really a good empty spot to create this rock slide hex around that guy either. I do have move 1, attack 4. If I just move 2, say with Crater, 1, 2, and then I can move 1. That's like overkill on number 6 there. Can maybe just basic attack with blunt force because he's only gonna have 2 left. He doesn't have jump, so there's if I cut him off, then we're kind of in trouble. Or wait, he does have this card that has jump on it. One, two, three, 4. If I create an obstacle here, that hits both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's like a waste. I think we just... I have to use a card for basic movement, so we'll use this one. It's overkill, but I need that extra 1 movement point. needs to move up. So we can use, oh, this is too slow. Let's use Mana Bolt with Reviving Ether. Have some jump. We'll Mana Bolt somebody. So she's going to go first out of us. What are the imps going to do? Move +1 and heal. So they're not attacking. That's fine. We just kill them. That's fine. Ish. Fine-ish. All right, so she's first. I'm going to move. I think I'll move 6 with jump. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mana Bolt, using the darkness. Let's go for standy 5 over here. Using the darkness makes it attack 3. This needs to be a +2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh, but he gets the wound. Oh, but the other guys are going to heal him before his turn because he's standing number 5. Oh, I should have thought of that. Should have gone for the lower numbered guy. We'll chalk that up to a lesson learned. Something to pay attention to. And she gets an XP. Not really going to matter because she's retiring. All right, over here. Basic movement from Rock Slide. 1, 2. Then move 1, attack 4 from Kinetic Assault. So move 1, attack 4, +1 immobilize is more than enough for him to go. Yeah, if I would have done this the other way, their turn basically would have done nothing. But now it's almost going to negate her entire attack. Take him down to 1 damage. Because this one will go first. We'll heal this one. Oh, no, no damage. Heal this one for 2. And then heal itself for 2. Oh. Those kind of mistakes. That's the difference between having 2 enemies with full health or one enemy with full health. So next round, that goes back up. Yeah, I think, okay. She's got an attack 4 and an attack 2. So hopefully they go slow. Shield 5, heal 1 self. Shield 5, seriously? I don't think there's anything I can do. I mean, we could get lucky, I guess. I'm not using the attack 4. This is terrible. We'll go 1, 2. That was this card, and an attack 3. +1 is 4. I guess it immobilizes them for next turn, because they've already gone. There's nothing to heal off of themselves. And the Retaliate's not really going to do anything. It gets an experience point. All right. Attack 4 maybe could get some work done. We'll go back after that. Oh, this is interesting. I think I'm going to summon the Avatar. Nah. I want this attack 4 in my deck. We'll do the top attack 4 first on this guy back here. +1 is 5. Hey, with the wound. At least that did something. Then we've got an attack 2. We'll go on the same guy. Hey, we got a curse out. Wasn't all for naught. She's got a short rest. And he's got a short rest. Forked beam it is. Oh man, I hope there's not like a bunch of stuff we got to kill before we can attack this column. Kinetic assault. I don't think I want to lose that. Man. What else could I lose? My heal. Yeah, I actually don't think I can risk losing the heal. Ah, that is a major bummer. Don't need to shuffle that. I'm gonna come back with this attack 4 again, I think. Maybe I'll save that. I'm gonna set this up. Mana Bolt and Flame Strike. She's gonna have to Reviving Ether here pretty soon. What about here? Aha. Push that guy onto that trap. It's my fastest ability card. 13. Pushing number 3 onto the trap. 7, 13, 37. All right, so 7 is first. The push will kill number 3, so number 5, we will go after number 5. We're going to use this to make Mana Bolt attack 3 on this guy back here. -1 makes it 2. He can't get double wounded. That's okay. We get an experience point for that. Now we'll use the bottom of this card, attack 2 on the same guy. -2 is 0. Okay, so not the best. That's her turn done. Now over here. Attack 3, push 1 on number 3. Get another curse out. So no damage from the attack, but the push 1 onto the trap. just enough hit points, exactly the right amount of hit points for him to die. And we'll get another monster curse shuffled into the deck. So now number 5 gets to go, and he's going to attack Flora. But the wound will take him to 3. So it's attack of 2, but she's poisoned. I think actually I'm just going to lose a card because I'm going to recover my lost cards. Pretty soon. So next round, that goes up there. That'll be her turn. Those 2 cards. Oh, I didn't finish his turn. He did the attack, but he could move. If he moved, he would have been the target of the attack, though. I better just keep it like that because I've already done everything. We got to do 1 damage to this guy. Because the wound will knock him out. I think I'll move and just base attack with Rock Slide. Okay. It's that cursed card. Actually, you know what? With this attack, hang on a minute. Oh no, the poison makes it stupid. Yeah. All right, so he's gonna go 1, 2. He can't use his boots. Then I'll base attack with this, and because I'm probably going to be long resting here in a minute, I will Eagle Eye Goggle to attack at an advantage. So +2 is enough. He's gone. All right, Imp's gone. Now for her turn, I think I want the attack 4 instead of the avatar. In the next room. So her turn is just basically nothing. So she's going to long rest this turn. And Clegane's going to long rest too. We got to get these poisons off. Four cards left in this hand. Yeah, I'm a long rest for both of them. So no healing, but just getting rid of the poison. She gets her boots back. She's gonna pick Flame Strike. So she takes a turn of this, and that's in her hand. These go to the discard pile. We have Living Torch going here. Okay. Yep. So she picks Flame Strike for her card to go. And I think he picks Rock Slide. gets all of this stuff back. All right, so next turn, he's going to heal 4, and from the top of that one, and then what? Loot 1, I guess, but I need that nature creating ability. Oh, he can move and heal her a little bit with this card. She's gonna heal and do nothing. Or should she just recover now? We move in next turn. I think she heals and recovers now. It's not completely efficient, but it'll get us in sync, and we move in next turn. Oh, that guy's been dead for a while. Okay, so the turn here is move 2, 1, 2. Heal 1, affecting all adjacent allies. So she goes to 6. And then heal 4, range 2. Actually, with creating the nature, that sets me up good. This turn, yeah. Heal 4 on himself, takes him to 11. Then her turn is heal 3 on herself to go up to 9. And then we'll recover all lost cards. That goes there. Not too worried about her battle goal. Yes, I've got this attack 4 plus 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to move either a move 2 or a move 4. All adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. Move 4. All adjacent allies and enemies suffer 1 or 2 damage. I think we go with our move 2 and our boots to get to 4. Oh wait, that's the same. We just use something else then. We use basic attack from Heaving Swing. Going on 21. And we need to get her in the room. As well. Maybe on 26. Do 26 and an attack 4 on the column. All right, so 21 and 26. So she's not going to get this because he's going to open the door. It's his turn. Onto the door. We're doing basic movement, and I know we're going to use our boots, so just shove it down. Story point. Just as you're beginning to think that Hale sent you to the wrong place, you gratefully see the outline of a tower in the distance. The thing is massive, with twisting ropes of darkness weaving in and out of one another, reaching up through an opening in the cavern ceiling above you. Special rules. The rock column has 8 plus L times C hit points. So we're level 3 scenario, that's 11 times 2 characters is 22 hit points. Starting from the current round, at the end of every odd round, one normal Night Demon for 2 or 3 characters, or 1 Elite Night Demon for 4 characters will spawn in Hex B. So back here, at the end of every even round, one normal Night Demon for 2 characters. So we're going to have demons spawning in these hexes every turn, alternating between here and here at the end of every round. So there'll be one that spawns at the end of the round over here. Okay, the rest of that is conclusion, but we have 2 deep terrors here, one here, and a normal Night Demon here. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm bringing out the big gun. Blunt force, attack 4. Using nature, I get +4 attack, and this will be 3 total experience, and this is a lost card. That's going to take him to 6. We'll use the nature. Oh, let me see what happens here. So the Night Demon's deck needs to be shuffled. I don't know if I have another Bless in this deck or not. I have my regular ×2, but I'm going to use my goggles to have an advantage. This is too important of a swing. So the Night Demon will actually go next. And the Deep Terrors are going to go last. And they're going to wound us. Ugh. Okay. So I'm using the goggles, and I'm going to use the power potion. So I'm at an attack 9 on this column with advantage. Pull 2. -1 is 8. So it's got 14 hit points left. So the Night Demon is next, right? Yes, 2684. Okay. Obviously he's going to go here. Attack -1 makes it 3. Let's see what happens. I can always use my shield. So it's an attack 3. -1 is 2. I'm okay with that. Save my shield. Takes me down to 9. Okay. All adjacent enemies and allies suffer 1 damage. Okay, so that's 8. I'm pretty sure this column counts as an enemy. Or ally, I mean. It's an ally of it. We'll see if that 1 point matters. There's nothing to change into dark over here. So now it is her turn. Let's move 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we should stick to the same side. What's the range on this guy? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're both going to go after a Clegane. Because of the initiative number. I'm good with that. If I get lucky, maybe I can move back onto that chest or something later. Okay, attack 4 on the column. I don't like that. Now it's the Deep Terror's turn. Standy order this guy first on Clegane. I think I will use my leather armor to make this at a disadvantage. Good. It's a null. But he does get wounded. Wound is better than poisoning, so I'm trying to speed through this anyway. And then the next guy, this one, oh, curse, he misses. Okay, end of the round. We've got a normal guy spawning here, so next time it'll be here. I hate these stupid night demons. They're so quick. Their turns are so fast. I do have a 13 here, which targets all adjacent enemies with an attack 3. Okay, I've got to shuffle this. Ah, these are monster cards, right? Yes. It fell right onto Clegane the Cragheart's ability modifier deck. Can I do 14? You know what? Actually, I'm going to do this, even though it's slower, just to get 2 attacks in this turn. It's an attack on the bottom and on the top. Not 14, 13. I need to do 13 damage. I keep dropping these. I didn't know if that was a monster card. And unfortunately, it was a curse. I need to shuffle these away from each other. The imps are out. Night Demon, Deep Terror, 36, 13. Okay, the Deep Terrors had their turn. Deep Terror, 54. Wound and poison adjacent enemies. We're not adjacent to them. Attack +0. Night Demons don't go super quick. Okay, 35. Double attacking. Well, they're not moving though, which is good. But double attacking with Pierce. Pierce ignores shields, I think. Yeah. Okay, so 13 is first. I want to do the top of this card. Attack 3, target all adjacent enemies. I have to take a wound. So that's going to put me at 7. It's going to be close. All right, so it's a melee, attack 3 on the column. Well, it's all adjacent enemies. I'm going to go in clockwise again. So I'll start with the column. +2 is 5, so that's 14. So he's got 8, or the column has 8 hit points left. Where's the 2? It can't get muddled. We have to attack at a disadvantage on the Night Demon. So attack 3, null, so we miss him. And then that card is lost. We get an XP. Now I've got the bottom here. I'm going to move away from the Night Demon so he can't attack me, right? But then it's going to attack Flora. She's got 9 hit points. I think she'll be fine. It is Flora's turn. It's an attack -1. So that's coming in at a 3. This guy can't move. Okay, so it's attack 3. -1 is 2. That's fine. Goes to 7. Another attack -1 starting at 3. +1 is 4. I'm gonna toss a card. I should have moved here. I'm gonna move here. No, wait, wound and poison all adjacent enemies. No, I'm not doing that. All right, tossing the card I think is okay. Clegane's gonna get targeted by both of those deep terrors again. How many hit points does the column have? It's at 14. It has 8 left. We have to get super lucky in order to take it out right now. ×2 would do it. So let's keep going. There's no light out there for it to curse itself. So I'll do this attack 4 first on the top of this card on the column. What the heck? Let's use our minor power potion to make it attack 5. +1 is 6. Okay, so that takes it to 20. I could do it here. I won't get the treasure chest, but that's okay. Attack 2 at range 2. The bottom of this card on the column. +1 is 3. Column destroyed. That even takes care of that question on the adjacent point because that was an overkill by 1 point. So the column is destroyed. We got to play out the round. The deep terrors get to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both within range of Clegane. So the first one, attack +0, is an attack 3. -1 is 2. That's 5. And the next one is another 2. All right. I could have stretched it out probably one more turn to get the treasure, but you know what? That's fine. That is fine. Okay, conclusion. With one last swing, the tower of black rope severs. The strands writhe and whip around, quickly ascending out of the cave, as if falling away up into the sky. The ground shudders. Cracks form beneath your feet, and there is a loud grating noise as the whole chamber shifts and begins to crash downward. As true panic sets in, you are whisked back into the crooked bone with Hale standing in front of you. Oh my! That connection receded much more quickly than I had anticipated. You're quite lucky I was able to pull you out of there before the whole place collapsed in on itself. The attunement has certainly been severed, though. The artifact is perfectly balanced. Hale picks up the vessel in her hands and studies it closely. A true marvel. All fun aside, though, if you're looking for the entity who could have attuned it in such a way, I may have something for you there. She sets down the vessel and pulls a map out of the air, laying it on a rickety table. After the connection to the plane of night was severed, I briefly felt a tug on the artifact from 3 different locations. It was being used as a power source, but with the source depleted, the tugging stopped almost immediately. I was able to pinpoint the locations, Hale states triumphantly, marking the map. Here, out in the misty sea, deep under the surface, 43 and 37. Another one in the dark parts of the Dagger Forest, scenario 38. And finally, one high atop the peaks of the Coppernecks, scenario 39. Hale straightens up and reaches for the artifact. I'll keep this safe here. You look at her disapprovingly. Okay, fine, she says. You can hold on to it. Probably safer with you anyway. Just promise you'll let me take a closer look at it sometime. So we've got all those new locations unlocked that were just mentioned, and then we get a global achievement, Artifact Cleansed. But also, probably more importantly, so Clegane's going to get his battle goal met. Flora the Spellweaver is going to retire. She has met her life goal, so I'm going to do that probably off camera, and I will start the next episode talking about the new character that I'm going to bring into the game. And we'll probably go back to a scenario where Clegane can wrap up a couple more kills with his axe. So it's time for him to retire as well. Okay, I probably messed some things up. Hopefully not. It felt like a pretty decent playthrough, but I seem to hardly ever get through one without missing at least a rule or two. But again, really enjoying Gloomhaven. It's a great game. I can see why it's currently sitting at the top of the BGG ranking. Okay, leave me any comments down below. I hope you're enjoying this series and all the series on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.